best of 5 elimination round. Team Liquid looking to take on BDS. The people on the cast are Corelli and Subi.
It's the middle of the spring split, Subi, and you know what that means. World qualification scenarios come real. And for Team Liquid, their opportunity for Worlds is just this series in front of them. A win over BDS will secure their spot.
An incredible opportunity for Team Liquid in this one. But for Team BDS, they are still trying to march forward and punch their ticket as well. The World. It's going to be a lot harder than Team Liquid's journey because of that disastrous winter split for them. But they've been looking better. They've been on the up and up. They had to go through the buzzsaw of Team Vitality yesterday. Didn't go in their favor. But they're going to see if they can hang in this one against the young guns of Team Liquid.
BDS certainly have been looking better, and I think a lot of fans are happy to see it. They figured out with this Rise pickup offensively as that one comes off the crossbar immediately. Liquid not even letting us get through the intros as they're just rattling off shots immediately, and that's what you're going to get with Liquid. Another one fired off. That offense has been so potent from the Liquid side, and it's up to BDS to slow them down here.
Well, their offense really runs out of their defense. They're so good at the transitions, as you see Atao surveying the field well there, and it's really been Oski setting plays up, going for big demos, going for those assists, and Acronic so smart at holding down that back line. You see a big demo there, but Monkey Moon able to pinch this one downfield, and let's see if Team BDS can get some offense rolling.
And like we were saying, BDS have been creeping up here in Europe once again, but Liquid, they have been constantly in the top 4, in the top 3, and top 3 of the world conversations here in the RLCS, and like we said, an opportunity to secure Worlds is just proof of how good Liquid have been this season. And they've been fantastic against BDS, winning their last 7 games in a row against BDS.
Crazy.
And 2 sweeps and a best of 7 and a best of 5. Liquid have had BDS's number so far in the last 2 matchups, and maybe this one looking like Liquid are rolling in game 1. They haven't broken through yet, Subi, but they are all over the BDS defense.
I mean, so far, 6 shots on target as Rise pushes this one forward. They've got numbers, but Atao sweeps in. Great defense on that back line to just continue this pressure. The bumps are coming. They constantly are peppering the backboard with shots. And right now, Team BDS scratching their heads, trying to figure out how to keep Team Liquid at bay.
Team Liquid coming off their 2nd place finish, and right now feeling 2nd place to Seiko as they give up their first goal.
It's just a great steal there from Rise, and then a better pass off that backboard. No one home. Acronic left all alone on the back line as Team BDS going to take the lead, and just goes to show you how dangerous they are. They don't need many opportunities because they make sure to make every single one of them count.
Yeah, it's good work there from BDS. I mean, having to field so much pressure from Team Liquid. They've only had 3 shots. Are able to convert one of them after Liquid's flurry of offense. Here's a pass over across the field, but it's Rise who's able to cut it away, and a dunk from Rise as BDS trying to find some footing offensively. Seiko had a look on target, but again, Liquid doing well defensively. Here's Seiko. Another great dunk, but it's Oski to clear it away. Acronic, a touch.
Oh, wow.
Monkey Moon there to clean it up.
What a redirect from Acronic, making sure Monkey Moon was on his tippy toes on that one. Had to get the save as Rise trying to slow this one down. And Team Liquid have done well, but eventually you just can't keep Team BDS in their own half as the passes, the shots continue to come out, and Rise denied by Acronic on that, but Team BDS, Seiko gonna have plenty of space on this one.
Dicey here on the Team Liquid side. Acronic was just floating across the net, making a couple saves. Another low shot, this one off the post. One more would do. But the defense of Team Liquid just barely hanging on, calling in the 4th man of the post to come in and help out. And BDS have really flipped the tables on this game 1. You felt like in the first 2 minutes, it was all Team Liquid. The shots, the pressure, the control was all there. BDS came out a little slow, but they've calibrated here in game 1. They've looked a lot better. Feeling some pressure now from Liquid. But Liquid, that's a great pass over to Acronic off the ceiling. One more touch and down, and again, Rise is there to clear it away.
Yeah, Team BDS has historically been one of those teams that just takes a little bit of time to get going. They seem to download their opponents. Is that one going through? Atao tries to read that one off the wall. 45 seconds remain here in game number 1. Team BDS. This is a huge one if they can hang on. But the shots starting to progress from Team Liquid. And that one's difficult. Is Oski going to tie us up?
Yeah, I want to see this angle from Oski. It was Monkey Moon who was sitting on the goal line, and it's so awkward for him to read this touch. It's off the ceiling. You can't tell if it's going to hit the crossbar or not. And Monkey Moon a little flat-footed there to get around to it. Oski will sneak it in, and Team Liquid finally on the board after 11 shots here in game 1.
Such a tough save from Monkey Moon. Your camera's just spinning circles right above your head. And like you said, you don't know if it's tucking underneath the crossbar. That's a great pass from Oski. And another one from a Chronic. Team Liquid trying to steal game number 1. 20 seconds to go here, Corelli, and it looks like Team Liquid are in the driver's seat.
Certainly holding that pressure in the final third like they were before. Here's a pre-jump pass, but it's Monkey Moon to cut it out. BDS, can they sneak away with game 1? Quality challenge from Rise. Liquid give up the ball here at Seiko. Flip reset into the back wall, and this one will drop down. Overtime in game number 1.
Not a lot of goals in this one, but definitely tons of shots coming out. Heavy offense on both sides of the pitch, and we were talking about Team BDS about halfway through this one as Monkey Moon denied on that ground pinch. Only had 3 shots. So far, they've got 7 now. So doing a great job of ramping up the aggression, trying to go blow for blow with Team Liquid.
Oh, that's a great touch past the defense, and a good touch there by Rise to slow things down. Liquid just barely breaking through. As now the pressure's on from BDS. This one's a tough read, and it's not going to find it. Oski has to play to the sidewall. Rise there to eat it up, push it across the box. BDS threatening here against Team Liquid. Seiko trying to keep the attack going. Here comes Rise. He slips under Seiko. Another shot here from Monkey Moon to the left side. Everyone's diving across the box from Team Liquid, and yet they're able to turn it away.
Just absolute chaos there as all of Team BDS were at the top of the box, keeping that offense going. Rise trying to get the slightest touch to redirect that one. Not going to happen as Chronic comes out with a defensive demo, going to relieve a ton of pressure, but Tao can't get the flick, and Rise going to keep the offense going. Infield pass was almost money to Seiko.
And while Team Liquid were out shooting BDS maybe by 10 shots at one point, they're now tied 12 apiece. There's 13 for Team Liquid as Oski is denied. Seiko trying to get control here. Chronic knows Oski coming off the spawn. Oski's got to go quick. He doesn't get the touch. BDS have a chance here. Rise a shot across the box and a save. As Team Liquid look to break out. Oski by himself calls his own number and denied by Seiko. Back the other way for BDS. Monkey Moon needs help. Rise is there with full boost. A weak shot and an easy save for Team Liquid.
What a way to start the weekend here for Europe. You love it. Close-knit game. Already game 1. 2 minutes into overtime. Monkey Moon trying to end it there. Not going to happen as he's demoed for his efforts. Rise puts that one central, but Seiko had to back off.
You're not seeing any hero plays come out from anyone here. Feels like it's going to be a team effort. The defenses have been too strong, or maybe not, as Atto, his shot goes across the box. A Chronic can't get through the back wall of BDS, and a monster clear here from Seiko to find the back wall. Oski doesn't get the touch. This went to the back wall again as it gets a little dicey for Team Liquid. Atto there to clear it away.
No one expecting that big clear down the field. Almost found its mark as Seiko. That is a great challenge. Monkey Moon not ready for it. I don't think anyone was. As Rise, he's up uncontested. Can't get the flip reset. And Team BDS going to try their handed offense here. As Rise lurking top of the box, puts the shot. Not going to happen as a Chronic sends it back towards Central.
Team Liquid, they're just cutting out BDS's attack as Oski tries to drop it down. Atto to the back wall. Oski's there and running interference, doesn't come up with anything. Seiko falls back down to earth. So he gets away with the boost. Atto not letting him out for free. Here comes Monkey Moon. Looking for help. Over 3 minutes, almost 3.5 minutes of overtime. Rise almost getting the bump on Oski, but it was a Chronic with the clear all the way. Still, we keep playing. 15 shots
Crazy
for BDS, 14 for Team Liquid. As Seiko doesn't get the touch here. Monkey Moon to air dribble this one away. He doesn't have a lot of help, but he's winning challenges. Another good touch. This one into the hands of Seiko. To the back wall, and it's just given up over to Acronic.
Absolutely incredible. Almost 30 total shots in this game so far. Is that one awkward ball? And Acronic has to clean this one up as Seiko starting to press forward, looking for a boost steal, and all of BDS in that corner. That's dangerous. They gotta watch out for that. We saw tons of double commits in the winter split from them. They've got to make sure they clean them up, especially against the dangerous team of Team Liquid.
So many defensive touches are coming from behind the attackers of BDS. Team Liquid are cutting out from behind BDS. It's very tough to see that coming. Now, is that one going off the pinch? It certainly is. And Acronic with an amazing goal here in overtime off the pinch to take the win.
Oh, wow. They team up to hammer that one all the way down. It looked like a little bit of a disaster off that side wall from Acronic. And somehow they turn that one into gold and steal away game number 1. Holy smokes, look at the score in this one. 744 from Atao. But the shots, just a thing of beauty.
Yeah, 14-15 there. And hey, if you called that, buy a lottery ticket. That's some good stuff right there. Team Liquid coming away with the win off the pinch challenge. And for BDS, kind of a heartbreaking loss there. I feel like after the beginning of game 1, maybe halfway through, felt like they were falling behind, but then they started to turn things around, right? I think their challenge game went up tremendously here against Team Liquid. Team Liquid, though, they're just so stingy, so scrappy defensively. They just don't let BDS have any free touches. And I honestly, I think both teams did a good job of not allowing individual play or any setup whatsoever. There was a lot of quick and early challenges that prevented a lot of the sparks here in this game.
Yeah, overall, some pretty good spacing in that matchup to deny those long clears downfield that lead to those individual plays. But we did see Team BDS start to get a little bunched up in those corners, start to try and play that hero ball like you were talking about in regulation. And we can't see that here in game number 2. Got to stick to those team plays. Obviously, all 6 players on the pitch have the ability to just absolutely take over. Want to make sure you don't pull out those tricks until you are back against the wall.
We'll see how game 2 fares for BDS. No longer a slow start, at least not expected here. It's a good demo, comes out, free shot from Rise. Tries to lay it off to Seiko, gives it back to Rise, and look at the team plays come out from BDS.
I absolutely love this. Acronic on that wall, thinks the shot's coming out, has to break, has to go forward, has to boost. It's just brain overload at that point, and Team BDS showing the passing plays.
And Acronic, watching that one from his POV, he saw Rise sneak over to his right side. He knew the pass was an option, tried to play both, and you know you can't. And now BDS rolling here in game 2. Already a chance off the kickoff. And a dunk all the way through. Rise again.
The extender just coming out on this play. 40 seconds in, 2-goal lead, and they already have 4 shots on target. An absurd rate right now. That's a shot every 10 seconds. And Team Liquid need to figure out what to do, and no one went on the kickoff. So they almost paid for that one, as Team Liquid going to call for a pause on this one. Try and figure out how to slow down BDS.
Yeah, it looks like the Oski DC'd, it looks like, which is why nobody went for the kickoff, I'm assuming.
Makes sense.
And so we'll get that one figured out here in just a second. But going back to what you were talking about, with BDS, boy, an explosive start to game 2, but not only an explosive start, a very controlled start from BDS. And I think that's where they're at their best, is when they're controlling the pace of play. You saw the passing plays, using each other. I feel like that's where BDS is their best. And I think that's where Rise really shines as well, especially in those quick little passes in the box like we saw. He's really good at that. We saw that in previous rosters for Rise. And for BDS, when they get that going, it's magic on the pitch.
It really is. I mean, we all know what Rise brings to the table in terms of the clutch factor. When that clock's ticking down, there's not many players that I would definitely want behind that ball other than Rise. I mean, that kid is insane. but he hasn't been getting involved offensively. When you look at his goals per game, it's definitely lower than seasons past and splits past. So for me, I feel like Team BDS would be better suited having Rise playing almost the 1 or 2, kind of inserting him into the offense more like we saw in those passing plays as Seiko just picks his spot and paints it perfectly.
Oh, to your point, you got to make room for guys like Seiko, and when he's able to slot it like this, running out of boost as well. Chronic had a lot of the net covered there, but not the upper right corner, and Seiko slots it perfectly. What a way for BDS to start here in Game 2, a 3-0 lead. And they've got 4 minutes left to play, which for Team Liquid, plenty of time for them to get back into this as this one breaks through the Liquid offense. Here comes the attack from BDS. Oski has to go quick on the challenge to avoid demos. They'll flick this one on. Liquid's offense needs to get going here. You have plenty of time. But BDS are looking to lock things down. That's over the back wall.
Really impressed with Team BDS's ability to hold Liquid. Oh my gosh, I'm more impressed with the double tap from Monkey Moon. We'll go back to that later because look at this read from Monkey Moon. So easy, just tucked it in.
I mean, what do? He's quicker to the ball and he's quicker back down. And a perfect touch, upper shelf, Monkey Moon. 4-0 now for BDS as they are running away here in Game 2.
Team Liquid still have yet to find a shot in this game. It's been almost 2 minutes, and it has been all Team BDS. Huge opportunity, and Oski gonna clean that one up. A rare mistake from Team BDS on the back line.
Rise not getting that touch leaves the net completely and utterly wide open on the far post. And BDS almost got back to it, but a great slot there by Oski, and one back for Team Liquid. They have 3 minutes. Again, still plenty of time, but a very, very large hill to climb if they're getting back here in Game 2.
What are the odds of Team Liquid being held under 5 shots in this one? They're at 2. We'll call that 3, I guess.
It registered as 3.
Never mind. I don't want that bet anymore. No, I don't want it.
You will not be working for the bookies anytime soon. As right now, a couple demos come out from...
Oh my God.
They get everyone. Nobody's home as a Chronic off the spawn. Has to make the save. That was 3 demos. Now Rise with some space. Wants to take it himself. He's got all of Liquid in front of him. Off the back wall. Monkey Moon's there. Rise blocks it. It goes back to Monkey Moon, and he scores?
Hey, when it's going your way, it's going your way. Team BDS can do no wrong. Just throw it at the net, and it's going to find its mark. I love, though, that Rise slowed that one down. It felt like Team Liquid was expecting just a hammer from the top of the box. He elects to just carry it forward, and Monkey Moon and Rise keeping the pace on that one.
I couldn't believe what I just had to say. That was insane from BDS, and if they drew it up, great. If they didn't, even better. 5-1 for BDS. Seiko faking off the crossbar, and Oski, it lands on his car and out. As Rise still chasing. BDS have just controlled this game through and through. You're past halftime now, and it's becoming dire for Team Liquid with the way BDS are playing.
I mean, the confidence that we're seeing from Team BDS. Seiko is chasing demos. I mean, I understand they're up 4 goals, so yeah, doesn't hurt you too bad if Team Liquid gets one, but my goodness, an aggressive Seiko is a fun Seiko to watch. You love to see it as a Chronic. Tries to get that one forward, and for Team Liquid, it's about time to just go all in. You're down 4 goals, minute and a half to go. You need to get at least 2 before the last minute of gameplay, or you are definitely out of it.
3 shots for Liquid, 11 for Team BDS. As Monkey Moon still threatening, still keeping possession here for Team BDS, as now Oski will find it all the way to the BDS wall. But BDS are happy to let this happen. Running time off the clock. They got a 4-goal cushion. And they can really just play the chase game.
Oh,
Here's a pass over to Rise, shot on target, and look at the plays from BDS.
Oh, it's a hot pass and an even spicier shot as Seiko. Nice musty to get that one forward to Rise, and Rise just has to follow the ball on that one. Good tracking play from him as he gets the hat trick in game number 2.
And what can you say? BDS coming alive here in game 2. You can really chalk up game 1 to maybe a slow start, even with the overtime. BDS now working, and they're looking good. And it's so nice to see the freedom allowed to Seiko, especially to Monkey Moon. Offensively, when they're up, they're confident with this lead. It seems like they just hit a different level. They go to a different space, and they look even better with the confidence. How do you translate that to more and more games when you're not winning by 4? That's the big key for BDS, because what you're seeing right now is just fantastic from them. Seiko, oh my gosh.
What the heck is this? What is this read? It's just the confidence. Over 2, off the ceiling, off the backboard, and onto the net. Team BDS heading down south, putting on the suntan oil, popping up the umbrella, and sitting on the beach.
Sent Team Liquid on vacation here in game 2. BDS dominance over Team Liquid, finally breaking an 8-game slide against Liquid. BDS taking game 2. And I feel like for them, this series, it might be a long one for Team Liquid if BDS keep playing like this.
My goodness. I love a calm Team BDS. It's so fun watching them with a lead. Just the experience seems to take over against a team like Team Liquid. And Corelli, hey, I wasn't too far off. Team Liquid had 6 shots. 2 of them came in the last second there. So, you know, not too bad of odds, I suppose.
Not too bad.
So we get a look at the replays. That passing play to open up the game, that just kind of set the tone for the rest of the 5 minutes. So impressive. And just that one, that just said how it was going. Even Monkey Moon knew it was ridiculous.
And even in the goal that BDS gave up, I mean, it was kind of a freak accident, right? I mean, Rise just whiffing in the box is not something that you're going to count on, and that was the only goal that Team Liquid had. So for BDS, besides a mistake that I think will very rarely happen, this was a very clean game from them. And now you start 0-0. You know, maybe the last game, something might have happened with Oski, right, with the DC and, you know, giving up goals. But for Team Liquid, you start anew here. And a crucial game will be a teller on, you know, was that a bad game from Team Liquid, or are BDS really going to be the real deal here in this series?
Yeah, for Team BDS, I think it's just so important to really focus on their mentality. That's got to be a goal as Noah Chronic keeps it out, utilizes the 4th team member. That crossbar helped him out immensely, but the shots aren't over as Rise puts it on target. Monkey Moon was disrupting, and Team BDS continue the trend.
Just an onslaught right off the kickoff. You can see a Chronic again, left as the last man. He gets bumped out of the way, but he had no chance to make the save. Rise getting shot after shot, opportunity after opportunity, and BDS, they are not stopping.
Seiko had a playmaker in game number 2 and gets a huge save on that one. It's a great passing play. Put that hard shot on target, but it just translates to this momentum moving downfield as Oski trying to get something going for Team Liquid. They need just a feel-good goal, just a confidence builder. And here's an opportunity, 1v1, Oski going up against Rise and denied. You'll love to see the defense from Team BDS able to get back in time, even off the over-aggression on offense.
Yeah, that was a big opportunity there for Liquid. Oski took it into the air dribble, but he really didn't have enough boost to make it all the way to the goal. And on the counter-attack, just not able to put anything together. And you can see how willing Team Liquid are able to move up. And now here comes the double tap from Monkey Moon and a follow-up from Seiko. It's weak, but it gets under Oski, and it's a 2-0 lead.
Again, it's Monkey Moon with the aggression. He goes forward, looks for Oski. Oski is forced to jump. And what a shot from Seiko, going below the defender, away from the save, and Team BDS up by 2.
Yeah, that was not just a mistake from Oski. He was trying to read the shot, and he was expecting a hard shot from Seiko, but Seiko played it slow. Very unorthodox, and it got Oski there, right in front of the box. A 2-goal lead now for BDS. They are looking stellar here against Team Liquid.
Great defensive bump from Oski, but still falls right into the lap of Team BDS. And at the moment, it just feels like Team Liquid playing extremely panicked. Still 2 minutes down in game number 2. You're only down 2 goals. Plenty of time to work with. It's not a huge deficit, but they are just jumping at balls that they don't need to be. They are just making forced errors. And right now, Team BDS looking so comfortable.
And they just don't have a lot of resources to work with. BDS are starving them out from boost, and you're seeing a lot of missed touches come out from Liquid because they just don't have enough boost. Now comes the double demo. Oski and Chronic out of the play. Atto trying to slow things down, but it's Monkey Moon. The quick shot, double tap. Monkey Moon is there to put it away. It's 3-0 BDS.
I mean, if you're gonna let him go uncontested, he's gonna hit these all night long. You gotta get the cleanup there. A Chronic with a big miss. Oski had faith in his teammate, and Monkey Moon extends the lead for Team BDS. And everybody on Team BDS getting involved. All 3 have a goal and an assist. They are just feeling good in this one.
And Monkey Moon is on a different level with the double taps. So consistent. It's like clockwork from him. And for Team BDS, this is the level that they're going to need if they're going to make a run for Worlds. This is the level that they need to win this Spring Cup. And Team Liquid, they have just looked lost. Another mistouch there from a Chronic. Atto trying to get this one out. Oski,
they gotta get this.
Haven't spent a lot of time on the BDS side. That one will trickle in for Oski as BDS pushed up their line too far.
Yeah, I got a little too confident in the offense there as Team Liquid gets just their 3rd shot on target. But they bring themselves back within reach here in game number 3. 2-goal deficit. And a huge kickoff for Team Liquid here as a Chronic looking for a double, and great defense from Rise, and somehow falls into the lap of Seiko to clear this ball downfield.
My, oh my, the defense there for BDS. Crucial to not let 2 goals go in back-to-back. Hold that 2-goal cushion. Atto, huge clear from him. Seiko got to get up. Does so. Liquid trying to get that offense going. There's a demo on Monkey Moon. Oski loses the ball. Opportunity was there, and Atto doesn't have a lot of options. This one does come out to a Chronic, who's able to poke it free to the back wall. Atto gets through. Seiko trying to make the save, and somehow a Chronic and Team Liquid are able to slip through here.
Confusion on the back line for Team BDS. Seiko gets the clutch save, but a Chronic there for the follow-up. Team Liquid had starting pressing forward. All 3 members getting involved. And here we go, Corelli. This one not over just yet. Team Liquid want to make Team BDS sweat a little bit.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And right now, Oski and Team Liquid trying to finish strong. Atto, the shot denied immediately by Monkey Moon, but Team Liquid switching into their next gear here in the final minute. Monkey Moon quickly challenged by Atto. Here's Oski. Gets the demo on Seiko. Liquid shaping up for another attack. A Chronic shot's denied. And BDS quickly on the counterattack. Seiko's got a wide open net. Rise gonna secure it. And just like that, back up by 2.
You know, I would really like to see a pass there from a Chronic. Defender sitting in net. You had someone on the wing. Switch it up just a little bit. And just like that, Team BDS transitions the full length of the field to increase the lead to 2 and make it that much harder for Team Liquid.
And Liquid were really pressing there on that attack. They were pushing. They had opportunity. Half chances were there for Team Liquid, but BDS get control of the counter. And now this one comes out to Monkey Moon, and Liquid frustrated here as Monkey Moon lands on that one and is able to put it away.
You blink, and you're down by 3. Monkey Moon, right place, right time. And able to put that one right on target as Team BDS gonna put themselves on match point after we end regulation here. And Team Liquid, they started the series so strong. The offense seemed to just start at an instant And ever since then, it has just been Team BDS controlling the full length of the field.
Yeah, it really does feel like the beginning of this series, BDS, they were relaxed. You could see them, they were kicking around the football a little bit, right?
Well, look at you.
And then Subi, they had to sit up in game one. They had to sit up after game one, and in game two, BDS really kicked it into gear here. And I have to say, they've looked a different team, and Team Liquid, it's been a disaster for them. They made a small comeback here, but a disaster offensively. They have no boost to work with. It's full control from BDS right now.
It really is. It just seems like they are just doing whatever they want, whenever they want. And for the second game in a row, Seiko with a playmaker, just so huge up and down the field. And all three members of Team BDS getting savior medals in that. Just goes to show you, all three so unselfish to play anywhere on the pitch. The rotations, perfect. Constant movement for Team BDS, constantly making Team Liquid guess at what's gonna happen next. As Team BDS looking in true form, looking like defending world champs.
Yeah.
And trying their best to get back to Worlds to defend that throne.
Yeah, it is interesting when you put it like that. I mean, you have a defending world championship team that's struggled, right, since their world championship, and you're sitting here now, they make a roster change. They're playing against a team that many had considered top 3, top 4, not only in Europe, but in the world in the last major. And, I mean, they are dismantling them after that game one. Completely dismantling this Team Liquid squad. And so it kind of begs the question for BDS, despite their rankings right now, how far can they really go? What is this team going to be if they were to make LAN, if they were going to make Worlds? Are they really in contention to defend that Worlds title? I don't think it's fair to judge it off of one series here, but right now, they're certainly looking good.
I mean, you can definitely play the what-if game, though. And we know that Team BDS has historically been a team that has struggled at LANs outside of that World Championship. It's just been so-so for them. But the addition of Rise is the huge X factor for me. Earlier in the series, I was just talking about how clutch he is in those big moments when the clock's ticking down. But more importantly, on LAN, Rise is a completely different player as Oski. Going for that upper 90, can't quite find it. But for Team Liquid, you gotta be happy so far with minute and a half that you've seen here in game number 4. They've kept Team BDS at bay.
Yeah, great start here for Team Liquid. You just don't let BDS into rhythm, and as soon as you say it, Monkey Moon top shelf, and BDS in the lead.
Caster Curse comes out as Rise, a perfect flick on that one. And Monkey Moon cleans it up.
I'm looking at that replay, and I'm seeing Oski just a second too late to get across there, and I feel like that's really been the story for Team Liquid. Just a second too late to get up and make the challenge. As the pass comes over to Oski, and again, just not able to connect. BDS, the timing's been perfect. Here's the flip reset from Seiko as he can't catch back up to it. 3 minutes left, and what could be the final game here. BDS looking to march towards victory over Team Liquid if they can hang on.
And Corelli, just to go back to that goal really quickly, I kind of feel like Oski was a little overconfident in a Chronic to get the challenge, get a 50, get a touch on that ball. It seemed like while he was a second late on that save, I think he was starting to push forward a little bit, and that's why oh my gosh, that's why we didn't see the touch from Oski on that goal line. I mean, I could be wrong, but it just seemed like a little too much faith in his teammate.
And to be fair, I think you can expect that when you have the teammates you do on Team Liquid. But BDS right now, nursing their 1-goal lead, looking for more. Seiko, oh my goodness, getting bumps.
Oh boy.
On the flip reset, and here comes Monkey Moon on the hunt. A Chronic, a clear, but it's right back into the lap of Seiko, who blasts it downfield. Nobody from Team Liquid's up here. Oski tries to get a hold. Great pass out to Monkey Moon, but he can't slot it by the defense quite yet. Rise running out of boost. Just has to pop it. Rise again. Called upon to play it across the box. Team Liquid very, very surgically moves this one out from their side. Unfortunately,
Great
can't
touch.
hold on to possession.
Great touch from Seiko. Surveys the field, sees Team Liquid covering up the entire left side, or right side, I'm sorry, and just decides to put that one left and work in tandem to clear this ball downfield as Rise not going to get the touch there. Oski saw Monkey Moon starting to progress downfield, gets the demo as well, but puts himself out of position. Acronic slows it down and can't get that touch. Team Liquid, 80 seconds remain here, still down 1 goal. Tournament lives on the line here.
Oh, great play by Acronic, but no one there to capitalize on the pass. Monkey Moon, happy to give this one up over to Rise, but the midfield line is all Team Liquid. This one off the back wall. Rise trying to get through Oski, but it's Monkey Moon, who still can't get through Team Liquid. Rise, straight back into the hands of Team Liquid again. Liquid, they've pushed up their line, and they're sitting on it, but they're not pushing back. They're just not allowing BDS into their side. Monkey Moon will lob this one over to Rise. Rise, double tap off the back wall, and a second touch is denied by Oski.
Huge save from Oski. 30 seconds to go here. Team Liquid starting to march downfield. Oski got full boost. Tatao gets the demo onto Monkey Moon, and this pass to Acronic. This is danger as no one there for the cleanup for Team Liquid.
Oh, dangerous here. Monkey Moon with no boost. Shot goes wide, 10 seconds left. It's up to Team Liquid to make the difference. BDS with a 1-goal lead. The touch towards target. The dunk not going through. Monkey Moon, a brick wall. BDS in different form, but Team Liquid one more chance off the back wall. Seiko with the demo. It drops down, and BDS take down Team Liquid.